edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Me in my eyes. She said I'm not afraid to.
Westbrook elevating the two-handed sledgehammer. Dunk for Russell Westbrook. Take a listen to that. 5 and 26 to play. For Hamilton, who is short, and Westbrook all by himself.
All right, y'all, here we go. So we're going to talk about some NBA and get this in, a hot topic and a question that was put out there. If you was a GM of a team and you wanted to start your franchise and you had one of 3 players to pick, Russell Westbrook, Steph Curry, or Kyrie Irving, who would you take? I'm going to go then.
Go ahead, Mark.
On the Lost Tapes, I went first. And I'm going to stick by it. I'm taking Russell Westbrook all day, every day.
Yeah, but why though? Why?
Because of all that he does. I can build around what he does. Rebound, assist, score, play defense.
So what you trying to say, he's not a system player?
He's not a system player. He is the Tasmanian devil in shorts.
You could fit him in anything in.
He done played for 2 different coaches and actually got better. He played for 2 different coaches and got better.
Okay, just want to get that.
So,
here's what I'm gonna say, man.
I know what you're gonna say. Now, this coming from the Westbrook hater, but go ahead.
I'm not a Westbrook hater. I just don't think the guy plays within the confines of the lines. That guy's outside the lines, man. He plays at a totally different speed than anybody.
Props on that
I know.
Okay.
Sorry about that. But anyway, look, I gotta go. In my opinion, I like all 3 players. Clearly, Westbrook is the most.
Who would you pick, man? You ain't. No,
let me get to my point. Let me get to my point. I can do that. Clearly, Westbrook is hands down athletically bar none, right? But as far as the game in itself, as far as leadership, in my opinion, I take Kyrie. If I had to start my team with one of those guys, I take Kyrie. Steph is a close second, but Westbrook, because of how he plays, because I feel like he plays outside of the scope of the team at times, I don't think that guy's gonna get me over the hump. That's just me. Are you satisfied?
Go ahead, Banks.
I'm gonna change my answer from the Lost Tapes, and I'm gonna go with Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry. I could build a team around Steph Curry. What he does, shooting the ball, spacing the floor. I think a lot of people like to say Steph doesn't play defense. Maybe he doesn't play lockdown defense like some of these other players. But truthfully, I don't think any of these 3 play really lockdown defense like that. And I just think you can honestly build a team around Steph. I think his basketball IQ is extremely high. I think he plays the game the right way, in my opinion.
What's the right way?
Here we go. I knew I was going to listen to the question.
Listen, to me, I just know what it is when I see it. I feel like...
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Explain to us what the right way is. I just know it when I see it. What is it? What's a store?
I can answer that question. I can answer that question.
Yo, GPS. Give it to the store.
The famous words of Justice Scalia. I do not know what child pornography is, but I know it when I see it. I just think the man plays the game the right way.
Yeah, that was well played. That was well played, dog.
I'm just saying. I know when I see him play that I enjoy watching him play basketball, and I think he has extremely high basketball IQ.
Extremely high.
Yeah.
What's
higher than Westbrook?
What's extremely high?
Higher than Westbrook.
So, okay.
Leaf disagrees with that.
Okay, so if he has an extremely high basketball
IQ. This is an opinion show. You're not really trying to... Well, go ahead.
Would you say he has a higher IQ than a Chris Paul?
A Chris Paul?
Chris Paul's not in the conversation.
I'm just asking a question. He has extremely high basketball IQ.
I see what he's trying to do, but it's all good. I would say it's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there. I don't know if it's high. I wouldn't say it's higher than Chris Paul. I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
He was sitting there consoling himself.
I'm not even looking at this dude.
He's sitting there consoling himself right now, man.
Good.
Yo, Leaf.
My pick is Steph Curry.
Yo, Leaf, come on, man. Yo, what's your take on this, man?
Who would I pick? All three players are great players or whatever. But if personally me, I'm gonna pick Westbrook. And I totally agree with everything what Avery said. Yes, he can shoot you out of game, but the things that he does and the players that you can put around him.
See, we remix it around here. We do the Diddy.
Chill. Hold on.
Stop.
Basically, because he was my pick last time. I didn't change my pick.
Oh, okay. I thought Kyrie was.
No, there actually wasn't a last time because no one ever seen it.
Yeah, but no one ever seen it. But yeah, but I would go with Westbrook, man. I just love the way he plays the game. And I think with the right coaching, slow him down a little bit. That could be the difference.
That system. That system.
No. Hold on. That's not system.
No. That's not system.
And I'm gonna go to basketball IQ.
I got you. Can I just say one thing too? I also picked Steph because he played under two coaches and got better. Because somebody said that earlier. So.
I think that. Anyway,
I'm just saying it's the truth though.
If we're gonna talk about
players got better also, but go ahead.
Facts. If we're gonna talk about
don't got better players now. Go ahead.
And look at his numbers.
We can do this all night.
And look at his numbers. But if we're gonna talk about basketball IQ out of the three, Kyrie has the highest basketball IQ out of the three of them.
Thank you.
It's not even close. Steph shots on the lost tapes. My man over here said, if a bad shot goes in, it's not a bad shot.
Can you prove it? Can you prove it?
I want to call you a word, but I can't. Listen, yes, I can. I got witnesses right there. That was the most outrageous thing I've ever heard in my life. There is not one basketball coach, player, GM on the face of this earth that has ever said that before.
Okay.
A bad shot's a bad shot. If it goes in, whatever. But it's still a bad shot. And he takes horrible shots. He takes just as horrible shots as Westbrook does. And then he throws over the shoulder passes and behind the back passes to the lady holding her beer in the second row. That's not high basketball IQ.
Yo, wait, pass this around because Leaf is preaching right now.
That's not high basketball IQ. I'm sorry, brother. And for you to sit here, especially sit next to me and say his basketball IQ is up there with Chris Paul, bro, I almost committed murder. I almost beat you with this mic. You are muscle. You are bugging. When a dual assist to turnover ratio is 9-1, you can't tell me somebody else basketball IQ is high. You are bugging.
Yeah, so it's Chris Paul. Everybody, it's all his teammates' fault that he hasn't gotten it past the second round.
No, but guess what? Chris Paul has never played with people. Klay Thompson, who some say is top 3 shooting guard.
Okay.
That's
his front office.
Hold on. He's never played with KD.
Okay.
He's never played with people. Draymond. Now think about this. Klay Thompson averages 20. And you can say he's the 4th best player on that team.
That's the system.
Oh, that's the system.
That's the system.
Is Chris Paul the system?
No.
Or Chris Paul plays in the system? I asked you a question.
I asked
I'm
the
throwing Chris
question.
Paul in this.
Wait.
I'm throwing Chris Paul in this motherfucker right now.
Wait.
Chris Paul is got this motherfucker.
We gonna stop with all that bass around here.
Let's stop with all that bass. Chris Paul got up in this motherfucker.
Say what you said.
Like we gonna stop with all that daggone bass. Alright?
Let's not even do that because I felt that was disrespectful.
Call it what you want.
I thought that was disrespectful.
It's my opinion.
That opinion was stupid.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought that was disrespectful.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Say it with your chest.
Wow. Y'all cats, man.
What's up? I'm hot. Yeah, but I'll pick Westbrook. I got no problem with the other three. I'll break it down. I'll pick Westbrook. I think Kyrie is another player who you could put a bunch of players around, and I don't per se know if it would actually work, but I know he will do his thing. I'm sorry, I say this all the time. As great as Steph Curry is, you need those players around him
to make him.
I'm not going to say make him, but to help him.
It's making him.
That probably is making him.
Of course.
Because Kyrie and Westbrook can do it by himself. That's what we say.
No one said
this is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Y'all always do this stupid stuff.
Don't think when you said a bad shot is good. That was some dumb shit. You want to call it. You want to write down dumb shit.
That's fine. That's fine.
That shit was borderline retarded.
Borderline retarded.
That shit was borderline retarded.
Whatever. Yo, because Westbrook could do it by himself. Westbrook's Superman.
No one said Westbrook could do it by himself.
Oh, he needs players around him.
No one said Westbrook could do it by himself. But look
when Westbrook gets eliminated this year, when whatchamacallit, your boy,
you're talking about team.
When they get. Oh,
we're talking about team now.
Here we go.
We're talking about team.
It's always everybody else's fault, but Westbrook.
Who said it was? No one said it's not their fault.
Wait.
No one said it's not their fault.
But
guess what? You didn't say it was Steph Curry's fault in the finals when he choked. No, you did not. Get the hell out of here. No, you did not. You blamed it on one game suspension on Draymond Green. Get out of here, man.
But
consistency.
Let's.
Sorry, y'all.
Let's bring it back full circle. Let's bring it back full circle.
Keep that energy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's bring it back full circle. Steph got a ring, right?
Hold on.
Let me finish my point.
You can't throw I'm always going to do it when it's foul. All right? I'll be the referee and I'll blow the whistle.
I want to hear what he got to say. Go ahead.
If you let him bring his point around, maybe he can make it.
Go ahead, Avery. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Steph has a ring. So I think what happens with this argument, which always happens, everybody goes back to the ring. Everybody goes back to what I'm talking about the pundits. When we start comparing those players.
I agree with you.
Now, I said, and I will say it again, individually, I think Westbrook is the far superior player. But if you're asking about who do you start a team with, if you look at what the data suggests that, in my opinion, that Kyrie, less the players that Steph has, right? Westbrook, less the antics that he has, is the better fit to build a team around. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's a good point.
Hold on. Because you're going to say your opinion and then talk about the pundits. But if we're going to keep it to opinions at this table and not the pundits, no one brought up the ring. Because what I'm going to say is this, what always bugs me out. A player that does more gets less credit. And that's crazy to me.
He got MVP last year.
No, when I'm talking about at this table, I'm not talking about what the fans did. At this table, people seem to not realize the importance of what a guy does when it comes to rebounding, assists,
I agree with that.
And scoring. And also, you was the one that said he shoots too much.
I'm gonna tell you,
he shot less.
Okay.
The team loses, and now it's like, well, you know,
hence
maybe he should shoot more because he'll help his team win.
Hence why I didn't pick Steph and I didn't pick Westbrook, because both those guys will shoot you out of a game. I said that.
And Kyrie can't.
Kyrie plays more under control. That's all I'm saying.
I agree there.
He plays more under control.
Wait. Hold up. You get no argument there. But we're gonna come right back.
This ain't done. Nah, I'm done, man. I don't got
more energy, man. I don't got nothing else to say.
I don't know what happened over here, y'all. I don't know what happened.
Man. I'm good.
Yo.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So here we are. We back again, and we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more. And let me ask this question. I'm gonna put it out there. Steph Curry, that Banks pick, you pick Kyrie, you and I pick Westbrook. I want to hear what puts Steph Curry ahead of the other two. What is it? What is his intangibles that he does more than the other two?
All right, so
no, because Banks pick Steph.
Nothing to say, bro. Y'all got it, man. Yo, it's an opinion.
We're asking you, and we're questioning your opinion.
Yo, listen, man.
We can't question your opinion.
All right, I'm gonna answer the question.
Let him go.
What was your question? What was the question again?
What intangibles does Steph have? I have the answer for that.
You got to respect that shot. He stretches the floor.
Thank you.
You have to respect the shot. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times, with or without the ball. So he could run around screens. He could create his own shot off the dribble.
Okay. So let me ask you this question.
Finish at the basket.
So let me interject this person here. So would you say Harden is doing the same thing at a better level, being that he doesn't have the same amount of talent around him? I'm just asking. I'm interjecting. I said I'm interjecting a player because I want to ask the question. If you look at Harden and you look at Steph, and the way you justify what Steph does is James Harden doing the same thing at a better clip based upon he has less talent to actually spread the floor with?
Good question.
No.
I don't think James Harden stretches the floor as much.
James doesn't stretch the floor as much.
But he's doing more.
No, he's not.
He's not
playing
doing
without the
more?
ball. He doesn't play. Neither him and Westbrook are ball dominant. They're ball dominant. You cannot. If they don't have the ball in their hands, they're not doing much on the floor.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. He doesn't play off the ball as much as Steph. Wait.
Hold on.
He doesn't play
Let
off
Avery
the
finish,
ball
and I'm gonna add on
as
to it.
much as Steph does. Steph is more, I think, dangerous off the ball, without his hands on the ball, running off screens, and you have to respect his shot. Now, the thing with James Harden.
Hold up. Before you go further, because I just want to interject this to that.
Still interjecting, huh?
Because of the team Steph has, he can play off the ball.
Come on, y'all. Am
I right or wrong?
Can I say this? Let me say this.
Argument, man.
Hold on.
No. Let me just say this. Let me say this.
Is that a wrong point?
Okay, that's a valid point you got. But here's the thing. We got to stop using that as a point. This is the team the guy has. Can we please stop?
But you can analyze the team he has.
No, but what I'm saying is this.
Hold up. So what? You can't analyze the team he has?
But you can't fault the guy.
I didn't fault him. Hold on. Where's the fault?
Wait.
Hold on. Wait.
This is what you said.
Wait, I get faulted for bringing up Chris Paul team when he was on the Clippers all the time.
No, I didn't say anything about that. Listen.
I'm just saying.
This is what I'm saying. We gotta stop with this. Yo, if James Harden had this talent, we could.
I didn't say no one says if.
You
There's
just
no
said
if.
You just said James Harden is doing more per clip, right, than this guy, and he doesn't have the talent around him.
Right, there's no if in there.
Does Steph need to do that much because he has the talent?
But you brought up something that the two players don't do equally. James Harden has to play on the ball. Steph doesn't. That's two things that they don't have. The one doesn't have to do. So wait, because you're trying.
No, you're not making your point.
You're trying to make sure that Steph stands out because of what he does. But Harden doesn't have to do that. When Harden ball dominating the ball is doing it at a great clip.
Yo, James Harden
is great.
At a great clip.
Can I say something about James? Can I say something about James Harden? His basketball IQ is worse than any of these dudes we mentioned.
That's a whole nother story.
Yo, James Harden is great. Let's not even get this twisted. They're a lot different as far as players and as far as playmaking. And yes, James Harden had to do a lot more with less. I give you that.
So why is that a bad argument?
But I get Avery's point.
What people always try to say to knock the next player.
I get Banks' point too.
Yo, he's playing with all these guys, so he should be able to do that. That's not always true. That doesn't always fall into that. He plays the way he plays because of he's playing with those guys. Of course, James Harden plays the way he plays because he's playing with the guys he's playing with. Has
James Harden games changed playing with Chris Paul? Has his game changed any playing with Chris Paul?
Hold on, wait.
I'm asking a question.
No.
But
why is that?
Because he's playing with someone with basketball IQ.
What else, Leaf?
Chris Paul.
Who's his coach?
Wait.
Would you agree to that?
Wait. And Chris Paul could actually play off the ball, which people thought he could.
Because I'm going to say it again. Steph has benefited, and this is a fact. He's benefited from being in the system he's in because he doesn't have to carry a team.
But
he doesn't have to carry the load.
I don't like that.
You ain't gotta like it. Hold on. I'm not here for you to like what I say. It's corny to you. It's corny to you. It's very flavorful for me.
Listen,
let me give Steph Curry. Let me give Steph Curry some props though, because you know what? James Harden also played with Westbrook. James Harden also played with KD. James Harden made it to the finals. James Harden was non-existent in the finals.
Very, very true. But like y'all go back when I bring up Kyrie's first 3 years, y'all talk about he was young.
I've never said that.
I'm
just saying.
I'm just going to throw y'all out there.
Okay.
It comes up that he was young. Am I right or wrong?
They were all young. They were all young.
I just want to throw that out there because I know the excuses when they come.
But listen,
that's not even the same argument.
That is not an argument.
How's that the same argument?
Because Harden was young at the time.
Harden was in the finals. Yo, Kyrie wasn't even on the playoffs.
Steph Curry was also young.
Him being in the playoffs was not the point. The point was that when Harden was on that team, he was young. That's the point. Let's not get away from that.
Steph Curry was also young during his first chip.
Here comes a butt.
That might have been what, his fifth year in.
Fifth year.
Steph
no,
Curry
this is his 7th year in. So that was his
his fourth year.
Fourth year.
Steph Curry was also young. He showed out in that finals.
No. But you remember Kyrie was hurt, and Kevin Love was hurt. That's the only reason why he won that chip.
I mean, listen.
Because we're just gonna keep doing that. That's what we're gonna do every single time.
Listen, that's a strong argument, but I wasn't gonna do that.
That sounds good to me. Because it's facts. It's facts. If you don't like the facts, just because you don't like the facts, don't make it trash according. It's according to you, but it ain't trash and ain't good because you don't like it. That's what it comes down to.
You're right. Let me
Steph is trash to me. I'll say Steph is trash to me.
Whoa. Let me say that.
I'm not going that far.
I'll say it. I have no problem saying it.
I'm very critical of Steph Curry, but Steph Curry ain't
glorified in a glorified system, and that's what it comes down to.
Okay, but
the day he don't have help, we're going to see what's that. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's going to be Steph is aging now because he's old, so that's why.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So what's Westbrook's excuse?
What excuse do he need?
What's his excuse?
What excuse do he need?
What's his excuse for shooting?
He's carrying a team.
He's shooting his team out of the game.
That's in your eyes. He's shooting his team out.
You.
That's your argument.
Is that my argument?
That's your argument.
Is that
it's a good argument.
That's your argument. Because hold on. Because like I said, when he don't shoot enough. You first thing you say he shoots
when
too
it matters.
But
Mark, you
don't want not to shoot enough.
That's not my point.
When Paul George takes more shots than Westbrook, they're 9-2. When Westbrook takes more shots than Paul George, they're 2-8.
I have no comment.
Let me ask you a question.
I have
the
no
scoring
comment.
average of Westbrook, if you take his scoring away, do that team win?
No, if you take Paul George scoring away, that team doesn't win.
Right.
If you put in Westbrook scoring, do they win?
Yes.
In the playoffs? Because that's when it matters. Right?
Am I right or wrong?
They were up 3-1 on Golden State and lost the series. Somebody please tell me.
It wasn't Westbrook. It wasn't Westbrook.
It's never Westbrook's fault. Westbrook crazy? Are you crazy?
It was Kevin Durant. It was Kevin Durant.
It was Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and Billy Donovan. It was all three of them.
Wait, I get it though. Because wait. But here's what's funny. Hold on. Because once again, you see, this is how it doesn't level out. When Tom Brady throws for 500 yards and lose, it ain't Tom Brady. It ain't against him. But when Westbrook can carry a series and lose, it's Westbrook. Come on, man. You got to be consistent. At least be consistent in it.
Can I say something?
I just want
to say something.
Last time I checked, NBA players don't play on both sides of the ball. Just saying.
I got. So they was up 3-1 in that series, right? So that means Golden State came back from 3-1.
Correct.
Steph Curry ain't have nothing to do with that, right? I just want to make sure. He ain't have nothing to do with that, right? That was Clay with the crazy game that brought them back from 3-1, and Steph ain't do nothing.
Well,
during that 3-1.
No,
I just want to make sure because
I'm going to answer the question.
I want to keep the same energy. I want to keep because Steph is a bum. I'm going to answer the question.
Let me answer the question.
He's a step below, bro.
Hold on. I'm going to answer the question, and I want to hear what you got to say about this because I believe it was Game 6. Who was on fire Game 6? Who carried that game? Game 6. Who was looking at Steph crazy Game 5?
I don't know.
Because Clay carried them for a couple quarters and Steph took over in the fourth. Game 7 was all Steph. Westbrook couldn't do nothing with that man. But
that's not Westbrook's fault. He's probably like a toe injury or something. Probably somebody passed away in his family or something like that. That's what happened. There's a reason that he couldn't do nothing with Steph. It wasn't like Steph was cooking him.
No, Steph was cooking. Steph was cooking. Steph was cooking what? Steph was cooking him. Come on. Steph was cooking him.
Come on, son.
Now listen. If
we're talking about facts, let's talk facts.
If we're talking about facts, Steph don't cook Kyrie. Kyrie basically cooks Steph, but he cooks Westbrook.
Play tonight? Don't they play tonight?
He cooks Westbrook.
Don't Golden State OKC play tonight?
The Dream Team?
They do. So can we get out of here so I can go watch this game, man? I'm tired of y'all.
You already know what's gonna happen.
We all
Steph is nice, man. Nobody can ever sit here and say Steph ain't nice.
These are 3 great players. Let's not don't try to diminish anybody. Any one of those 3 players, you can't diminish their game.
Hold on.
Tell out 3 great players.
Why are you looking at him like that? Why is he even in the conversation if he ain't a great player?
Because y'all like him.
I got something to say. You
asked the question, I answered it.
I got something to say.
I like him.
I got something to say. When Westbrook had nobodies, we can say nobodies. We seen what he did last year, but also he was a veteran. When Steph, before they made the draft for Clay and Draymond and all them people, he was averaging, he was like a 17, 18-point scorer. Kyrie was putting up numbers, but the Cavs wasn't winning games.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, everybody grew, man.
I'm saying everybody grew.
was growth.
Golden State. You know what Golden State did? Golden State took OKC's blueprint and showed them how to use it.
Listen, Golden State got a great system. They built a great system around a great player. And I'm going to say it once again, Jerry West has the best mind in basketball, and that's why I think the Clippers will be back soon.
Nah, Clippers ain't going nowhere. Clippers was never here to be back.
I think the Clippers will be back. Yo, on that note, that was heated. That was fire. But thank you for tuning in, man. We got more to come. We got more to come. Peace.
Yeah.
This is made, though. Snare and hard kick. This is it. The cocaine and the crack. They all sound the same to me.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
Take me out of here. Tell them what we came from. That's how I'm living.
That's how we do it. That's just the way it is. That's the reason why I came to you.
Drink and women and money.